what may be the hottest year in history, scientists have recorded radical changes to the permafrost in Antarctica.
The Pandora virus, a so-called giant virus with the largest genome size ever recorded.
The crabs also display increased aggression, even towards larger predators.
A striking new weather anomaly has claimed many coastlines around the world. NASA is examining these clouds to figure out...
We've detected large amounts of an organic composite. So far, the sample doesn't match any of the DNA records we've compared it with.
We all saw it. Those creatures coming out of the sea on that oil rig.
The president has declared a national emergency.
It's obvious that what we're dealing with here is a biological weapon. As of today, we are at war.
It's taking their minds. I saw them walk right into the sea. Thousands of people. Thousands.
The mist is gone, but the city is dead. The roads are broken. You must join one of the havens. Do not attempt to survive on your own.
Hello everybody, and welcome to a new game. Yes, today we are going to be playing some Phoenix Point. So I have played this game a little bit on my own, but I have not actually beaten it. So I thought I would let the intro play there. As you see, I do not have the camera on right now. That's because there's no really good place to put it. But basically, it's XCOM. I mean, Phoenix Point is basically just XCOM, but instead of aliens from outer space, it's aliens that, well, not really aliens, it's more of a virus that's taking over everything. Basically, I'm going to be playing on Veteran here. I'm not going to be playing with any of the DLC, even though I do own it. See, I can turn it on. I do own it, but I am not going to be playing with it just because I am not used to it, and there's some stuff, especially with Legacy of the Ancients, that is... it's more complicated than the normal gameplay, and I just want to get used to the core game first. Also, the Blood and Titanium stuff, I've used some of the augmentations from this. It doesn't seem to be that useful, but maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, without further ado, we're going to start the game. I will be letting the voiceovers talk, just because I haven't actually heard them either. I kind of skipped through it on my own time. But yeah. I think we get one right at the beginning here, don't we?
The Phoenix Project was founded on October 24th, 1945. The Second War to end all wars was over, but there were those who understood that we could no longer afford to think in terms of nations and empires. For a time, the Phoenix Project successfully navigated the political conflicts of its era. That was our golden age. Phoenix Project operatives scoured the world for clues. We had bases in 24 countries. Even the heavens were not off limits. But out there, on the far side of the moon, began our downfall. The failure of the Phoenix 2 mission exposed us to our enemies in the UN, stripped of resources and scattered to the winds. We were reduced to a secret, a memory. When the Pandora virus woke up, we should have been the first line of defense. When huge clouds of mist appeared over the sea, when people started vanishing, we should have figured out what was going on. And when those people started coming back, changed, hostile, alien, we should have been ready to fight, but we failed. The ecosystem started to change, imperceptibly at first, then faster and faster. 3 factions arose. New Jericho, trying to restore order and purity. Sanhedrin, hoping to build a world without hierarchies. And the disciples of Anu, a new syncretic religion dedicated to adaptation and biological change. At war with the world, and at odds with each other, these factions cannot find a way forward. Now the mist is returning, and armies are rising from the sea. Without the Phoenix Project, humanity will fall. It's time to rise from the ashes.
Okay, so that's kind of interesting. Basically, if you didn't catch it, there's three factions. These little points on the map are little points of interest. We have our little aircraft here. We can basically fly around the map and do all sorts of things. We will encounter 3 different factions. I think it's called New Jericho, Sinedrian, and Anu. Basically, they're going to give us things to do, and we're going to be able to steal stuff from them and become their friends. Mostly steal stuff from them, though. Anyway, the first thing we want to do is go over to research. We want to get atmospheric analysis going on. I think that gets our scanners up and running. We have our personnel. They haven't been kitted out. Basically, all they need is... Well, the sniper doesn't need a grenade, but basically they need ammo, or they need a grenade, ammo, and a healing thing. And the sniper actually is probably going to need the healing thing more. I take that back. So yeah, basically we have our assault, so they're going to need... Oh, they already have a grenade, never mind. Gonna need healing and ammo. So that's gonna be the same here, healing and ammo, in the other order, ammo and healing. And then we have our heavy here, who has... That is quite a color, jeez. That's looking like something out of Saints Row, isn't it? Yeah. It's unfortunate. I hope that doesn't get banned. But yeah. Okay, so once we kit them out, we can look at our base here. I think the only thing we need early on is a training facility. Yeah, it looks like everything else is fine. And now all we have to do is start exploring. Basically all we're going to do is like fly around, explore the world, and... Oh, we don't get, apparently don't get narration for these. But okay, so this is a Disciples of Anu mission. So this means that we just discovered a Disciples of Anu haven. Basically, like the first 3 or so havens you discover will give you missions, one from each faction. This is actually a really easy mission, but I'm not going to do it just yet. I just wanted to show. So this is what the havens look like. As you can see, it tells us the population, how much they like us, all sorts of things. They're friendly. For the most part, the population is shown here. They are apparently dying. It's always great. They have an energy generator, residential district, elite residences, and training center. This basically means that we can't... They don't have a research center, and they don't have an aircraft facility, so we can't steal aircraft and we can't steal research. So they're kind of useless to us, so what we're probably going to do is just do their special mission. And so this is like the easiest one. This is the one that we would be doing first regardless of what order we found them in. But yeah, it's basically just there's a bunch of worms and we have to eliminate them. And I'll try to talk about what I know. You get this cutscene, you can skip it. I'm going to disable the hints just because we don't need them. But basically, as you can see, it's very much like XCOM. You have like a tactical grid. It doesn't really show the fog of war very well. Like, it shows all of this map being revealed, although there are still enemies kind of lurking around in the fog that we can't see quite yet. There's always some over here, there's always some over here, and there's sometimes some over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to run up... Oh yeah, also, Overwatch isn't a skill in this one, I think. Or no, it's not. I think you always get it. And also, you don't... like, firing doesn't end your turn, is what I'm trying to say. So if we move up here, as you can see, they spotted an enemy somewhere. Oh, way over here. I don't know how they saw that. But basically, the other cool thing about this is if you want to attack, you actually get a reticle here. If you can auto-aim, like if you can see an enemy, you can auto-aim at it, which we'll see a little bit later. But I want to go here, not there. I want to go here.
Here they are.
Oh, there's another one, apparently. Okay. So there's two there. Okay. But I want someone over here. This is how Overwatch works. You basically get a cone of fire. And yeah, I'm going to just point him there. I will bring the sniper up here. I'm going to hit 2 to switch to the pistol, and then I'm going to hit Y to Overwatch with the pistol, just because it's a far more accurate weapon.
On Overwatch, let them come. I can make a difference. I'm repositioning.
I might have to turn off the voices, because those are kind of annoying. I'm going to point you this way.
I'll keep both eyes open.
Go here. And I will have you overwatch that way. And you go over here. And overwatch this way. And let's see what happens. Wow, that's quite loud. I hope that doesn't come through too loud. Basically, these little poison worms are going to move. It doesn't look like they moved into line of sight. Okay, that one spawned on the roof, apparently. Oh, there's one over here who also didn't move through line of sight. It's good that they... Oh, of course, you didn't hit it. You might, though. Nice shot. Yeah, it's good that they're getting off of the roof, because they can be really hard to hit when they're on the roof. Okay. So if I do this, see, whenever I can... Sorry, I'm trying to explain this. It will auto lock on to whatever I want to aim at, but I can also go into free aim and target different body segments. So the way that the aiming works in this game is you see the outer circle, the like greenish kind of color. I'm colorblind, so that may not be the right color, but that is the sort of circle where 100% of your shots will fire. So you're basically guaranteed to hit something in that circle, and then the white circle, 50% of your shots will land there. So based on this, it looks like we have a little bit less than like a 50% chance to hit this. I would say probably maybe even 25% chance to hit this. But we hit it anyway. And then the same thing with free aim, so we have about a 50% chance here, and so we miss. And we can just do that again. I'm going to just let the auto target take care of it, and I'm going to just end the turn for that guy. There's no reason to do anything else with it. And I'm just going to re-up the Overwatch here. So, you, and you, free aim, yeah. Yeah, gonna fire at you. It's a little far away, but I think we can hit you, and we can. You, problem with you, yeah, you're gonna need to basically do that. Okay. Oh no. Okay, good. There we go. Haha. Okay, not sure the best way to deal with this. I think we'll go here, and then fire downwards. Yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna have you go up here and then go on Overwatch. So the cool thing about Overwatch in this game is that if I set the cone here, him moving will not automatically trigger it. So basically what I want to do, since I know he's going to charge at me, is I want to set the Overwatch cone to be roughly here. So that whenever the Overwatch actually triggers, it'll be a more accurate shot. And I will have to turn off the voices, because those are just kind of annoying. I really hope that's not coming through too loud. It looks like there are still enemies around. But yeah, the other cool thing about this game is that you get flight right from the beginning. So like your default troops can just fly. And they can fly pretty far too. It's incredible. So I'm gonna go up here and see if we can see any of the enemies. It looks like there's one left down there, so we're just gonna go here. No, not gonna do that. Go here. Okay, so there's two left at least. We're gonna set the Overwatch cone to right there, and we'll set that Overwatch cone to about right there. You don't need to do anything. Overwatch over here, and Overwatch over there. Yeah, basically we want to hit these guys whenever they come up to us so that we have the most accurate shots. Or if we can get away with it, we want to go up to them. The other thing you notice too is that you burn action points in non-discrete increments. You burn them kind of, well, yeah, in non-discrete increments basically, so you can have partial action points. So it is possible to be left with, you know, things. It's possible to be left in a situation where you have only like point, you know, like a quarter of an action point, and it's kind of annoying sometimes. But there are abilities you can get later that will fix that.
Potential ally, we first send the apostle to the Onesport to check them out. But I'm gonna break protocol to say thanks. Now listen, I'll be honest with you. The Exalted is the only one who has any real answers. Tobias West may be clever and Sinedrian may sound great, but only the Exalted is dealing with the world as it actually is. She can lead us out of this mess. Give us lives worth living.
So yeah, these are the Anu guys. Basically, they are just the religious people. We're not going to, we can, you know, say, we're not, you know, ready to put our faith in your dogma or whatever. We're just going to be friendly with them for now.
If you want to work with us, you'll still have to deal with the hierarchy. Work your way up from the apostle to the once-born, to the keeper of the threshold, all the way up to the Synod of Yearning and the Exalted herself. That's hard work. You'll have to earn the knowledge you gain. But trust me, it'll be worth it. And if the Synod gives you trouble, let me know.
Okay, so yeah, we're just going to be friendly with them. Again, we can't steal anything like we normally want to. So our goal is going to be basically to do, I think there's like three tiers of trust for each faction. And from what I understand, you want to do tier 1 for every faction, and then tier 3 for one of the factions. Apparently New Jericho is like the weakest, and Sinedrian is okay, and I think like Sinedrian and Anu are both okay, I think. I think we're going to go Sinedrian just because they're more interesting. Well, more interesting. I like their aircraft a little bit more, but we're going to have to steal a lot of technology from them, so we might just have to go Anu because we're probably going to make the Sinedrian too angry with us. But let's see what happens. I know our research is warning us, it doesn't really matter at this point. Well, actually we can look at it. So we can do an autopsy of the poison worm, or we can check out the disciples. Basically, I always go with the disciples. It's just a faster research, and yeah, it'll give us resources immediately. This is usually... Okay, this is just... So this is a random event. Basically, they see burned out husks in the Jericho convoy. The operatives suddenly start to shout. Rudimentary shelter, dug out of burned vehicles. The Jericho technician waving his arms and laughing. So the survivor offers to join us. Basically, it looks like we can just get a random person who I think is a technician. Is that true? Let's find out. Let's find out. Are you a technician? Did we just get, like, one of the crazy classes? Yeah, I think we did. Wow, okay. I've never used a technician before. Also, that is a crazy outfit this guy's got. Let's see, what kind of abilities do you get? You get Trooper, that's good. Well, you already have an assault rifle, so it's kind of late. But yeah, I didn't start producing the things that I want to produce. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. I think you have an assault rifle, right? It's a Gauss PWD. Okay, just give you a grenade and a medical thing for now. Yeah, what we wanted to do early on was start producing a sniper rifle, but actually we want to produce this and then a sniper rifle. Because we do want a second sniper, but not right now. So we have Dash. As far as I know, Dash is like the best ability for these. What are they called? I think they're just called Assault. Is that right? I think that's their class, is Assault. Yeah, from what I understand, Dash is like the best ability for them. Generally, I like to get the strength up a little bit on them, just because it's good for them to have like 20 strength, and the heavy, it's good for them to have 20 strength. Really, for the heavy, we're going to want Brawler. Brawler is just amazing early on. As you can see, there's actually two types of experience here. There's the Phoenix SP and the Soldier SP. Soldier SP is unique to that soldier. Phoenix SP is shared. So if you don't have, basically you can bank Phoenix SP and use it on like new soldiers to give them abilities really quickly. For the sniper, I think willpower is going to be important in the long run. And soldier or assault, same thing. We're going to give them some strength. Okay, so yeah, you see, once this has been explored, we don't really get to use it anymore. So we're gonna move around a little bit and check things out. Okay, so atmospheric analysis, blah blah blah. Basically, we can look at things, and now we get this little green circle. This green circle scans for us and tells us some various things. Okay, Haven info. This is useless to us. Okay, so you see this red mist here. This is the red area. This is basically the mist that is being referenced. When this covers a haven, bad things start to happen. Basically, it can be attacked by the Pandorans, or by the Pandora virus, or whatever it's called. As far as I know, having these sites in the middle of the mist doesn't actually affect what they are. So this is an abandoned factory. We can search it. We get some tech and materials. Tech and materials are basically just used to build stuff. We want recruitment protocols very fast, and actually Phoenix Archives faster than that. Phoenix Archives, from what I understand, will unlock a new mission for us that we want to do like pretty early. It's like the main mission in the game, and you kind of want to get it done as fast as possible. Oh, let's see what the Disciples of Anu are.
The Disciples of Anu were a mystery. Where others saw devastation, they saw hope. Where others saw the end of the world, they saw a new beginning. Their leader called herself the Exalted, and she claimed to believe in humanity. She preached that the human soul was perfect, that the root of our problems was our insufficient evolution. The Pandora virus was a threat, but it was also an opportunity to change ourselves, to become better humans, to mutate. We knew that humanity needed to adapt. There was no other way to survive. The disciples offered a solution, but what was their end game? There was something beyond their hierarchies and their rituals. The Exalted had a secret.
So that's fun. The Exalted apparently has a secret. Wonder what it will be. Will we find out? I don't know. More Anu stuff. We don't need that. Basically, we're looking for other havens at this point. Or havens of other factions, I should say. One thing I will say, it is kind of frustrating that... It is kind of frustrating when you get a scenario like this where you have the same sort of faction all over the place. It's good to have... It's good to get, like, different ones. And these are only, like, food production areas, too. We can't really steal any research from them, which is sad, because we need to do that very quickly. So, okay, nothing useful was found. Okay, well, that's kind of an interesting, kind of an interesting thing. An interesting event that basically it just says, well, nothing happened. Why do you not have... Wait, what? Is he not able to use that? Is that not... This is a Gauss rifle, right? Really? You can't use... Huh. Okay, I don't understand. So that's a different thing? That's weird. What are your proficiencies then? Okay. I guess I was wrong. I guess that doesn't help us. That's sad. Oh, I thought I was manufacturing a sniper rifle. Oh, apparently we are. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Like, just all around unfortunate. Okay, now we have the Phoenix Archives. So this will give us some more stuff.
Randolph Symes was the last leader of the Phoenix Project. His great-grandfather had been there when it was founded, and he was there to witness its end. When we took back Phoenix Point, we found his notes. In his final days, as the world collapsed around him, he'd been working frantically to understand the Pandora virus. Somewhere in the complicated history of the project, in decades of missions and investigations, there had to be an answer. His notes were damaged, Too many of the files corrupted. But perhaps, if we could retrace his steps, we could figure out where his journey had taken him, and what the answers he had discovered would mean for us.
Okay, so Randolph Symes III's notes indicate the existence of a private retreat. Basically, we have to go to his retreat and find some stuff. That is the main mission that I was mentioning that we need to go do. So this is the Synedrian Haven. So basically we have a situation where people stole stuff and we need to get that. We need to basically get it back. I think we're going to do this later. We have a factory, but we still don't have anywhere where we can steal stuff, which is sad. But since there's a Synedrian guy here, I'm imagining, or Synedrian Haven, I'm imagining some of these others up here are probably also going to be Synedrian. But it looks like we got the Symes retreat pretty close to our main mission. So I think in the next episode what we will do is we will do this special mission, which is basically fighting some thieves. And after that, we will... Oh, how did they get damaged? Oh no, they're not damaged. They're, right, they're exhausted. That's what it is. Okay, that was weird. But after that, we will go to the Symes retreat, and we will do that. So, if you enjoyed the last, I don't know, 26, 27-ish minutes, feel free to like, subscribe, and share the video. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.